We're back. Transparency and merit. I'm Joe.
And I am Brian.
That's right.
Yes, I got called female genitalia by Suzy. And I don't know if I should even say the word Bashui, which she called me, saying that, and I go by the name of Mr. Midnight Movie as well. But let me go back and see what Suzy said about me. I wonder if she'll even be here to bloviate.
Darren, hello. Welcome to the show.
Yes. But Suzy,
I don't know how long this is going to be, but I all I know is that Suzy.
Yes. She said, I never knew Mr. Midnight Movie was such, and I don't know if I should say the word.
You should.
Yeah, such a pussy. Such a victim. It must be hard to be white in America today. Well, I don't think it's just hard to be white in America. It is more difficult to be white in Europe.
Then why did you get called a pussy?
I guess I was complaining. I never thought I was complaining about the difficulties of being white. But I don't complain about how hard it is being white. I say it's not intelligent to have white guilt.
We've got RD here. Darren can't sleep. He should be asleep. He works in a shop. Did you know that?
Really?
Yes.
What does he make?
I think they make airplanes.
I thought it would be better if he made dildos. I'm kidding. RD, you can make whatever you want. You make airplanes.
No. Darren works in a shop, and I don't know what kind of shop it is.
Oh, I thought RD was working in Sweden making sexual.
3 hours a week.
Wait, how many hours a week does RD work?
3.
Are you kidding me? RD, you bum. Yeah, these are the people in our Discord chat, and we don't have too many, so we do bloviate. But I'm here to do Suzy. Suzy seems to be a little bit like Sarah Jean, that person that said all that bad shit about white folks.
Oh, is Suzy sensitive to commentary that involves Asian culture, correct?
Is she sensitive? I don't know.
I'm asking you. Why are you saying it? You're comparing her to Sarah Jong. Why?
Because when she criticized me, she sounded like one of those SJW Asians. Now, I've noticed, by the way, and I've said this, I did a show about SJW Asians. A lot of them are second generation Americans. And the firstborn, the ones who are born overseas who come here in their 20s, their 20s or their 30s, they don't buy into any of that SJW crap. But the ones who are like second generation, they buy into all that nonsense, all that lefty nonsense. Mm-hmm. I have a whole theory on that. I'm not going to get into that now. I'm not saying that, it's oppressive. I'm just saying it's not intelligent to have white guilt. It's not intelligent to want more people to immigrate to your country that don't like you, that don't have empathy for you. They're going to help burn down the neighborhood. They're going to call you an oppressor. They're going to do you physical harm. Is that intelligent to want that around you? I would call that's not intelligent. Shouldn't welcome with open arms those that may harm you. That's just my opinion on that. Now, I don't know why anyone would consider me wrong or inaccurate. When when you come to a country, you should respect that country's culture and customs. And if you can't do that, you've got to go. It's got to be a win-win situation. Even if you're a refugee, it can't all be I win, you lose. And I mean, you really lose. The women who were victims to the Rotherham grooming gangs, they lost. They lost because of diversity. And yeah, for them, it was hard to be a white person.
So hard.
Yeah. And there were a couple of them who said that they should shut up about being raped by Pakistani Muslims for diversity. And that is a lot of the mindset of the anti-racist left. If something happens to you that is a person of POC, that is a POC, whether they're black, brown, yellow, whatever, you got to take it. And I don't play that. I'm not a pacifist. If you hurt me, I'm going to flee. I'm going to fight. If I'm being hurt, I'm going to scream so everybody knows it. You're hurting me. I just don't, like I said, I don't think diversity, the way it's done now under the anti-racist left, is a good thing because it leads to abuse. And I don't think it's intelligent to accept abuse. That's just my opinion. You tell me where you think I'm wrong. Anyone got an opinion on that?
Oh, you're in trouble now.
There we go. But that's just my opinion.
Now, back on Earth.
Yeah. It's you who are on a different planet, brother.
You start going on these rants. I honestly don't have a single word to contribute. I don't know what the hell you were talking about. It sounds like a combination of every ridiculous YouTube guy that I fucking hate. Every one of them, all in one person. Can't take it. These guys talk in circles and circles until everybody else around them passes out and doesn't give a crap anymore.
We just need to handle this with bullets
for 5 minutes.
Listen, I'm talking about intelligence. I'm talking about intelligence and deep thought. And
without intelligence, we're screwed. Pack your bags and go home. We're done.
Get in the rocket ship, Joe.
Humanity is over.
I think I'm. You know what? I think I'm completely.
You're like all those YouTubers. You think you're the smartest guy in the fucking world.
I don't think I'm the smartest. I just see things the way they are.
Not a word.
I see things. I see reality, man. I see the truth in my eyes. Yeah, I do.
Good.
I see it as it is. I don't see it the way it's not the way I want it to see it. I want people to love each other and and get along. But that ain't the way it is. Not with the anti-racist left in charge. No way.
So Derek works in hydraulics repair shop. RD works for the poor. Brian needs to do the yes, this is true, Brian. You need to do the political compass test. We've all done it. You need to step up and do it. Mm-hmm. It's the questionnaire. I know. Trust me, I don't have time for questionnaires, but I did this one. And I'd like to see where you fall. It puts you on a quadrant. And I'd like to see where you fall on that quadrant. So Ask RD about it, and maybe tonight before you.
Debbie gave me one.
No. Ask RD. He'll give you the link, and take the test before you go to bed tonight if you can.
Nah, man, I want to get to bed and Debbie's a closet socialist. Should we call anybody right now? Oh my God.
There's nothing wrong with the non-aggression principle, Brian. People
That's right.
should defend themselves.
That's right. And you should also be intelligent. You should take a look at what's going on and what policies benefit you or hurt you.
Most of our show topics are preemptive strikes, RD, by the way.
Yeah. You should look at policies that hurt you or benefit you. And if they hurt you, you should be against them by nature.
Nobody should listen to Stefan Molyneux. Never.
Yes, they should.
Look what it's done to Brian. Don't listen to
I am fasting.
Molyneux.
I am feeling smart and intelligent. And it's done very good to me. Very good.
You know what? You fasted for 3 days, and Darren says, this is the happiest I've seen MMM ever.
I'll tell you something. Joe has always been able to make me laugh. That's,
that's a tough gig.
That is. I'm a hard person to make laugh. I'm a hard mofo to make
Before
laugh.
You met me, how many years had it been since you laughed? Well, you worked with a half Asian guy that probably made you laugh all the time.
You know what? I actually made half Asian guy laugh all the time. And then I tell him some deep stuff and he goes, I don't want to go there, man. And then he take me to the back room. Hey, bro. You're bringing me. I talked to him about like how I felt about him, and he goes, "Oh, why are you criticizing me, bro?
Bro, seriously,
bro. You're freaking me out.
We're going to the VIP room this Friday, man.
Yeah, I don't want to go there. Well, there is no. You know what? Right now, Joe, I wish there was a VIP room to go to. There is no VIP room.
This COVID, man. There's no hookers. There's nothing. There's no VIP rooms anywhere.
Damn, dude. I'm going to invent my own little VIP room.
Answer it. I don't know where the phone is. Where are you calling? Hung up. What the heck?
Who was it that called you, Jagoff?
I don't know. Don't hang up, though, people.
Well, you're on Skype, aren't you? They called you through Skype.
Yeah, but I didn't see them. They hung up too soon.
They were dialing for a long time.
It was dialing rings. Oh, it's Debbie. No, it wasn't.
Well, answer the phone. Well, call her back.
I don't know who called me.
You can see the missed call.
No.
Yes, you can.
It's not showing me. Everything.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Call back, whoever you are.
Why didn't you just answer it when it was going ding, ding, ding?
Dude, you sound like you've never received a phone call in your life. Just shut up.
You did that deliberately and you told the fib.
No, I really don't know who called.
You couldn't see it on your Skypey poo?
Can we move on? Go on. Move on.
Oh shit! All right, goddamn it! I think we're gonna have the most foul show in the world. Can you see what because I always get missed calls. If someone calls me, I get a missed call. Can you check your missed calls, Joey?
No, it's not working. I don't know why. Can you move on from it? Shit. If
all right.
They'll call back.
All right. So I just want to reiterate. Oh, by the way, I've been on Twitter. Some guy's been a maniac to me on Twitter, Joe, and it's yeah. Ooh, I got 4 fucking. Thank you. A person. Let's see. Thank you. One person acknowledges the feelings and frustrations of many minorities. Thank you again. Okay. All right. And this guy says, I'm not trying to wage war. I'm trying to express that a lot of minorities are at the end of their rope. We've been trying for 50 years and we've been met with failure. We ask ourselves, what more can we do? And okay, I almost want to respond to this person. Do we have to wait another 50 years? No, we won't. What other options do we have? And I'm going to put separation.
Oh, it was that Indian guy trying to get more money from me. I'm not answering his calls. Never.
He's an Indian guy trying to get money from you. We didn't talk to him.
Let's see. Let's see if I can get him.
Hello?
Hi, did you just call us?
Oh, you need appointment?
Oh, we need a
Yes,
appointment.
I did. I made an appointment.
Let me
Hello?
understand.
I made an appointment.
Hello?
Yes, he made an
This
appointment.
is Mr. Fukutami.
I made an appointment. I made an appointment.
We need to make an
I made an appointment. Do you have an appointment for me? I made one. Do you have any? Do you have any room for me?
We will get you off at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Is that fine with you? Fine.
What?
I made an appointment. I want some sweet and sour pork. I want some sweet and sour pork. Can I get some?
We feed you after jack off. But
No. No. I don't want to do that. I earned my sweet and sour pork and I want it now. God, I'm getting angry.
I come to country with good intention.
You have that woman in the back. You have her fix my sweet and sour pork.
Release that woman to the wild.
Release that woman out there right now. You have her fix me up a batch. Now.
To Japan? You come
No. Sweet and sour pork. I want sweet and sour pork. Sweet and sour pork.
Oh, you bastard.
You have no honor.
Sweet and sour pork.
I have no honor.
Sweet and sour pork.
You come.
Brian, where is your honor?
Sweet and sour pork.
My country. I not expect you no karate.
I want my sweet and sour pork.
I not arrest you and murder you. I
want my sweet and sour pork. Get me more and don't cheat me. I want the full plate. No cheating me. No cheat. More. Full portion.
Bastard.
Full portion.
You
Full portion.
American.
Full portion. Full portion.
I come to America with karate skills and gambling talent.
Oh,
Full portion. Full
He's got-
portion.
I think he said
Full
he had
portion.
a swing puppet.
Full portion. Sweet and sour pork.
Yeah, don't cheat him. Yeah, I had Japanese food for dinner tonight. Anything else?
Bad bastards! Whoa! Oh my goodness, America's gonna die! Thank you, MMM, for pointing out your greatness. You have done nothing to bring this honor. Get this honor to your goddamn country.
I'm with it.
JP,
Yes, sir.
you also foreigner because goddamn you.
Don't start with me,
We-
Jap boy.
We come to this country, we show honor. and
You have a wonderful
we
culture,
see.
of course.
I have dishonored country by showing up late for work and tardy and hungover. But that does not make me less of a doctor. Is that something?
I thought he was an Indian guy. I screwed up.
I'm
I'm
on my full portion.
sorry to wake you, Mr. Japanese man.
That is okay.
All right.
I have always a pleasure to speak with fat Americans.
We're
Full portion. Full portion.
That was great. Thank you so much for. I never got his name. Just call him
I
Jack.
misspelled separation. I'm fucking pissed off at myself. I wanna commit Harry Carey.
Uh-oh.
Full portion. Yes. So I'm angry at the stupidity of the world, and people should listen to me. I think I know everything. Or, look, I don't know. Oh my God. I gotta get better at spelling. People are calling me out on that.
Have a ghost speller.
Is there such a thing?
Type up what you want to say, send it to me, and I'll send it back to you spelled properly.
You've spelled a few misspelled words yourself, Jew. But you know what? I'll try that. You're a better speller than me.
That is true.
I did Hooked on phonics, and it's, phonetically, like when I spell things, it still comes out wrong.
Yeah, that's part of the damaging English language. Sometimes very hard to interpret. So, anything else here? Well, is there anybody we should call? I wish Curtis was awake. Very upset about that. Answer. Thanks a lot, Kurt Green. Thanks a lot. All right. I'm doubting his right wingism. Mr. Midnight Movie should fast every week. I should be sleeping, but Mr. Midnight Movie is cracking me up. Now you got your head down.
I'm sorry. I'm writing a tweet.
What are you doing? Stop tweeting. Start doing a show. You
I'm
3 hours in the day to tweet when you're not doing a show.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me finish this real quick.
Suzy gets the what for.
Suzy, you deserve the what for? Yes.
Showed up. She hasn't even showed up for her own.
You better show up, Suzy.
She remains silent. Silence. All right, Brian, are you done? Should we end this?
You know what? I think I am done. Let me just blast this one off more again to Suzy. Suzy, diversity seems to have made things worse for people of European descent. Not only in America, but wherever wherever there is a large European diaspora. Seems to be a lot of vendetta against us. And if diversity is going to be this way, what is it good for? And is it intelligent for people to want groups that are at best not going to have any empathy, and at worst have full-on vendetta against them? That's just a question for Suzy.
All right, 201. You are now live on the air with Brian.
Struggling for
and
content
JP.
You shut up. You are. Let me tell you something. Struggling. You are
struggling for nothing. You're struggling to be heard, and you suck at it. You're terrible.
Oh,
we haven't heard from
sound,
you.
I sound
and
great
we
at
don't,
it,
and
I'm never without something to say.
We don't even miss it.
Have you even been listening to the show? Have you been listening to the show?
Of course, he's been listening to every show.
But I will tell you that on your last show, the one you did by yourself, the better one.
That probably was.
Time for the people. It's time for the people.
Who wants
to
be part of those topics that are so skewered and wrong? But go ahead.
Did you hear what I said? It's time for the people to start killing cops. That cop that had his knee on the man's throat with his hand in his pocket deserves nothing less than a public lynching. I, as a concealed weapon carrier, why shouldn't I shoot that cop in the head to keep him from killing that innocent man? Can you give me a good reason?
It was a hoax, and he's an actor. Why would you kill an actor?
I can shoot somebody. I can shoot somebody who's committing a felony.
You could
just put somebody else's life in danger.
You could.
Well, you weren't there to blow his brains out.
And I would be justified. I think that the people. Why didn't anybody in that crowd turn on that cop and start to tear him apart?
Because
that's
they
what
were
he
all
deserved.
actors. It was part of a set, of course. Duh.
Oh, yes,
Wake up. Wake up.
Please, you're wearing
attack the real issue for once. Pathetic.
You're begging to come into the store.
You're pathetic. You come in here with talking nonsense like that. I'm going to kill the cop. Oh, let's lynch him. What a great idea.
Cops work for us. We give them the power. When they usurp it and abuse it, it's time for us to start taking care of them.
Let's just go out and start shooting all the actors.
That man needed immediate assistance, and that cop was a murderer.
You mean actor?
The only
he was on one knee, by the way. You know the pressure he was applying with that one knee and his feet up. There's no way he had enough leverage to have pulled that off. Plus, if that guy was really struggling for air that much, could he have uttered those words he was uttering? Is it possible? If he was so had his throat so clamped down on, is it possible for him to have said 12 times, I can't breathe? Is it possible? No.
Well, that depends how he said. Well, is the man dead?
No, of course not.
Is the man dead? Is the man dead?
No, he's not.
So he's alive. So you can produce him.
He is an actor, and that's my view. Brian thinks he's dead.
Yeah, I think he's dead too. How about if Brian puts his knee on your neck for that long? You think you'll survive? You want to give that? I'll tell you what. Sure. Why don't you go over to his apartment?
Great idea.
And the air. And
here we go with a great Howardism. Why don't you go over there and put your knee on his neck and act like he weighs 300 pounds?
Brian kneels on your neck, whether you can yell or not.
The guy's an act. Just get on with it. So you want to kill all cops now?
Give it a test. I think that you should go over to Brian's apartment. Brian will put his knee on your neck like the cop did. He can even put his hand in his pocket, and then we'll see what you can do. As he chokes you slowly.
I guarantee you one thing. If Brian did that with most of his weight, I would not be able to say, I can't breathe. I would not be able to say, I cannot breathe 13 times or 12 times.
Let's test the theory. You're afraid.
I'm afraid. What does
You're
that mean?
scared. I
Oh
can hear
yes,
you.
I
You're
want to go have a
scared.
neck. I want to go have Brian's fat knee in my neck. Sounds like
Oh,
fun.
why not? You're scared. You're running scared.
That is so weird. Just shut up.
Well, it's not good. I hear the fear in your voice. You're afraid to do it. Let Brian put his knee on your neck like the cop did, and let's test what you can yell.
Listen, that was a whole setup. It was all an act. But you can believe what you want to believe because you do. With every mainstream news story, you prove over and over again how blind you are.
But you're an actor. You have an IMDb listing. You as an actor, we should then enlist you to reenact the scene. So just reenact the scene for us, Mr. Actor, and we can see how it works out.
You're so dense and blind. It really bothers me.
Yeah, speechless, aren't you?
No, I'm not speechless. In fact, I'm blown away at how stupid you are over and over again, coming on this show and telling us we should go bomb China over a hoax. We should kill a cop over a hoax. Well, you're so
you can,
dumb.
Work your way up bombing China after Brian puts his knee on your neck.
You're just. Do
you still wait? Do you still want to bomb China, Howard?
Yes.
Like what kind of force? If you could get away with it and no retaliation, what kind of would you drop hydrogen bombs on them?
Oh, I dropped the biggest nuclear bomb we got in our arsenal. I turned that into a glass desert.
Oh my heavens!
Chinese are some of the most worthless people ever on the earth.
See, Howard takes my my conservatism to I'm just on a level 3. You, Howard, you put it up to like a level 100. But okay.
Well, as I said, you can work your way up to killing China. You can start with putting your knee on JP's neck, and let's see what kind of yelling he can do. I bet you fucking cries.
Oh, I'm sure I would. And I wouldn't be able to say anything. In fact, I'm pretty sure.
Well, let's find out.
And I certainly wouldn't be able to say it. I certainly wouldn't be able to say it 12 straight times. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Let's see how long it takes to kill you.
What is he doing?
Look, I'm all for this experiment. Let's see how long it takes to kill you. I think it's a great experiment. We should do it immediately.
All right. We got it. Okay. Next.
Then you can kill China, or you could start some intermediate things between killing you, but you won't be around. You'll be the host that everybody talks about.
In the mainstream media news story. Why are you so dense? I mean, I really.
Why don't you?
You're such a letdown to me. You're such a you don't realize
what
a letdown you are.
Not let you down. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Jewish producer. I just lived to make your day.
No,
just awful. It's sad.
By the way, is there anything else we have to add? Because I think we're going around in circles
again.
But yeah, RD says that since I've been fasting. By the way, I want to mention that I have fasted for 3 days until I had some steak nachos. What's the longest you fasted for, Howard?
Oh, I think about a day. I had this discussion the other day with my doctor friend, and not a good idea taking Jardiance and then fasting.
Did you do that?
It's not a good idea with the medicine that I take to go fasting. I'd have to get off the medicine.
Me too. I think tomorrow.
Did you think about the medicine that you're taking before you went and did this 3-day fast?
Of course not.
So you don't have any idea what your medicine does on an empty stomach for 3 days.
I only took metformin on an empty stomach.
That's it? Well, you don't take any other medicine?
No. When I was fasting, I just took metformin. I didn't take anything else.
You don't inject anything?
That's once a week.
Oh, okay. And so you think that during the week it has no effect and only affects you the day that you inject it? So you didn't give any thought to the timing of that injection and your fast. So when did you fast and when did you inject?
What's that?
Who cares?
When did you fast and when did you inject? Did you start your fast right after
So
you took your
interested
injection?
in your life. I need to know what medicines you're taking so I can go circles and more circles around.
I started my fast
About you, Brian. I just want to know. What are your other medicines, Brian?
I inject on Thursday. I fasted on Monday.
Creepy.
Did you? Okay. Well, that's good. How'd it feel?
Better. You know what? And even now after I've eaten, I feel better as well.
Yeah, but what did you eat? You broke your fast with shit food.
That's what I told him.
Yeah, you're right.
What was the point of fasting if you broke it with
I
food
already
that's
went through.
so bad
I told
for you?
you, Brian. I told you.
Why didn't you use that fast? By the way, why didn't you use that fast as a springboard so that you could start eating low carb like you're supposed to? Since you've gotten all the carbs out of your system with the fast, why didn't you do that? So you broke it. You might as well have had lemon chiffon pie. What the fuck? So you negated that fast with shit food. It's almost as if you didn't fast at all. Do you know the point of fasting? It's so all the sugar that's in your liver spills out because you don't have any more in your body. All that stored sugar in your liver, that's what the fasting is for. And then what did you do when you were done your fast? You replenished it with more sugar.
Are we done?
Not exactly the smartest move on your part.
You know what? I'm going to do it better next time. That's all I have to say. You're right on that. And with that being said, is there anything else? God, listen.
I just shut. Okay.
Okay, you should. That's going to anger him, and then he's going to take it out on you.
I don't care. Fuck it. Just leave me alone. It's so ridiculous. I need to know all your medications, and I want to just ruin everything. I just want to make everybody sad. Give me a break. Just shut up. Don't give a shit. Go do your own fucking podcast.
I'm going to fast again. But guys, I really, you know what? I say I kind of enjoyed the show.
I had fun.
Yeah. Either way, even with Howard on there, I enjoyed it.
I didn't.
And this is one of the fun shows. I don't think anything's going to come of it. I don't think people are going to fucking listen to it.
I hope they don't, but you never know. And there's still 7 people live right now listening. And I just want to say Transparency and Merit really appreciates your company. And you should be here more often. You should subscribe.
You gonna do it?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Did the truth hurt so much you had to hang up on me?
Do you realize how annoying you are? Just can you talk about something else?
God, I hope I can be annoying. That's what I'm here for.
Anything else?
I'm telling you, man. You guys should do the revival of the Sunshine Boys.
Anything else?
By the way, when Brian did himself, I gave him a thumbs up.
Oh, you did?
I don't believe it.
I did.
No.
But anytime Joe's on the show, I'm going to give you a thumbs down because he's such.
Oh, come on! Don't do that, you schmuck off.
That's ridiculous.
Fucking schmuckstein.
He insults me. He's a doofus.
He can do a show whenever he
What do you think? I'm going to give him a thumbs up for insulting me?
There's no contract. He can go and do a show whenever he fucking wants. He wants me to do shows with him. What do you want? I want to do shows with him. We have fun. You come on and everything goes to hell.
You don't look like fun. The only fun that happens is when I get on.
What
and
do
he
you
starts
know
laughing.
about fun? You don't know the first thing about fun.
entire time he talked to you, he had a frown on his face, and now he's laughing. Look at him. To me, that makes him happy, not you.
I don't think you heard the first part of the show. He actually admitted that I make him laugh.
Yeah, I did.
Well, probably at the point of death. He's probably afraid for his life.
Get out of here. You know what? I know Brian, and I do know how to make him laugh, and that's good. But can I make any of the 8 listeners laugh? Is that possible?
8 whole listeners. Wow. You got such a big crew.
We do.
Me being one of them.
This is huge for a late night show. It's very good.
Sure. That's right. So Coast to Coast AM gets millions, but you get 7.
Well, we never know the real numbers with this, but Brian seems to think we get
they're all actors Coast to Coast. Okay, I get it. Old George Norrie.
I'll tell you what is an act. That story about this guy in Minneapolis is a complete hoax. And people need to start waking up to these ridiculous stories. And who cares about what you think is fun and what's not fun? Who cares?
It's a complete hoax, huh?
Complete hoax.
So the cop story is a complete hoax.
Complete hoax. Why?
The virus is a hoax.
The virus was, unfortunately, the whole pandemic
was what?
The whole pandemic was, that's.
I let me just say this. I remember reading about some very crooked cops in Philadelphia. One of them was an Asian guy, if I'm not mistaken.
There's crooked cops all over the country.
But yeah, this one was Philadelphia cops.
Who's the big Philadelphia
the only
cop?
The only cop that we know that isn't crooked is your brother.
No.
You think maybe you got a bias?
I don't know.
Think it's possible you got a bias there with a cop in the family? What do you think?
I mean, seriously, is there something wrong with this guy? Okay, anything else?
So what would you have done? What would you have done if you had been there? If you had been one of the other cops, would you have allowed this guy to choke this guy out? I mean, the guy apparently made no movement and no sound for a few minutes, and this guy still got his knee on his neck.
You know what? I'd like to think that I would have done something, but I don't know.
I thought you said that was murder. That's exactly what it was. Murder for the cameras.
It looks like it.
And that really makes a lot of sense too. A cop with his knee on the neck of a culprit who isn't fighting back and has a camera in his face with the threat of going viral is going to kill the guy. I mean, just use your common sense for once.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you projecting intelligence on some of these cops? Some of them are dirt stupid.
Even that's beyond the pale. No, absolutely.
They don't want thinking. They don't want thinking.
Let me ask you this: has that ever happened? Has a cop ever murdered someone in that way, knowingly? Has a cop ever killed somebody?
Well, how about the cop?
Has it ever happened before
How about
in
the
history?
Cop that shot that guy in the back? How about the cop that shot the guy in the back who was running away? The one where the guy was standing at the fence taking the video, and the cop didn't see the guy with the video. He just shot the guy in the back as he was running away.
Again, a different case. There was a guy with the camera in his face saying, "Get off of him! You're going to kill him."
Me, has there ever been? And I just told you
this scenario has never happened before ever, and it's because it was a freaking.
Are you retarded? Really?
It was an acted out hoax. Okay, I'm entitled to that.
So the other one was an acted out hoax too. Do you suffer from mental retardation?
Brian, yeah, I think he's talking to you.
No, I'm talking to you.
Who?
I'm wondering if you suffer from some kind of intermittent mental retardation. Does it come and go?
Ooh, intermittent, no less. They turn it on and off.
This thing has a rash. I'm going to put some kind of.
This show has a rash on
I'm not
it.
sure.
You have a rash.
We're ending it. Do you have anything else to add before
Do you
we
have anything else to add? You son of a motherfucker. All right.
I just made your recording. I wouldn't call it a show. It's
It
a
is
recording.
a show.
Oh, fuck you.
This is a
The
good
show
show.
is great. Give me that shit.
Look at that. He's going to get himself all upset and
This show is a
spike his blood pressure.
maybe
and
not a 10 out
he's
of
eating
10.
all that
I give
sugar.
this show a 7.
Now, what was it that you ate that you broke your fast with? What did you eat?
Steak
nachos. I already told you. I already know steak nachos. By the way, Joe,
Yeah.
Howard,
Yes.
I'm going to live long enough to piss on your grave.
Sure about that? Sure about that?
I think
You could have ordered yourself a nice steak. You could have ordered yourself a nice shrimp scampi. That would have fit. There's so many things that you could have ordered that you could have eaten that wasn't full of fucking carbs and sugar.
All right. Can we end this now, Brian?
Yes.
All right. Good night now. Thank you for calling. I appreciate it. All right. And thank you all for listening. It's been a fun Wednesday, now Thursday morning, Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Join Transparency and Merit anytime you see the little alert go off. So you got to subscribe and then click the bell, and then you get alerted. Even better. But join us anytime. We have a lot of topics to cover. And Brian and I did 2 shows today. Brian, you're on fire. You should definitely fast more often, or at least regularly. Maybe not more often, but regularly. How about that? I'll even try with you. I'm not too good at fasting, but I did a 20-hour fast today. Maybe next week or next time you fast, I'll join in the fun. Anyways, that's it for tonight, unless you have anything else, Brian.
No, that'll do it.
All right.